Hey guys, StandardVR back with your daily Pokemon battles. Today we have a team by Tyndall. I found this over on VGC Pastes, over on X or Twitter or whatever you call it. Great resource for finding rental codes or Pokepastes for teams for current and past regulations. As we are doing some Regulation J battles, we are backed on that ranked ladder. Tell you what, we're going to have some fun today. Alright guys, first game with this team. I don't know if you noticed, first of all, they don't have a second restricted or mythical. But they do have an Urshifu, which is always dicey. There's a lot of really cool combos with this team. You got the Discharge Miraidon with the Ground Arceus, which is really cool. Then you also have a little bit of the Grass Water Swamp Pledge stuff. I think it's Swamp, right? Anyways, we Ghost Terror on this thing? Yeah, so we just completely avoid fake outs. Pledges are always fun to play with. That being said, they can go screens. Trick Room. We do have Clefairy though, with the big After You tech. Always good. I don't think Ensign comes to this game. We could just lead like Miraidon, Groudon, and just, or not Miraidon, Groudon, Miraidon and Ground Arceus and just rip some stuff. But I kind of want to try this Serperior Greninja with our restricteds in the back and see what we can do. I mean, Ensign's good, but you have a Rain Core. Clefairy is good, but I don't know if you're really going Trick Room. Let's see what we can get done with this, guys. If you've been enjoying the Reg J content, if you had a good time for the GC, drop a sub, drop a like, drop a comment. I have been super busy trying to find songs for my upcoming wedding. If you have any good wedding song suggestions, drop them in the comments because it's stressful. All right. So, like I said, this could be Screens Trick Room. This could be Screens Murder something. There's a lot that can go on here. We are big Stellar Serperior, which is kind of nice. So we could set this pledge, which does a lot of damage. What do you have in the back? I don't think you're going Trick Room. I'm throwing these pledges out. Because we could also Dark Pulse that Lunala, but we're just going to throw these pledges. Feel free to fake out. I'll let you have it. We are Cloak Serperior, and we are Ghost Terra Greninja. But I'm assuming since you're terrestrializing, you are not fake outing that Greninja because you are scared of the Dark Pulse. So, yep, there's the screens. Or at least one of them. We're just going to go ahead and set this pledge. You know what? It's a little bit of chip. I'll take the chip. Alright. So now we should be faster and everything. Calm Mind's big sad. I don't like to see that. Alright. The problem is we are stuck using Pledge with Greninja. We could do that. What do we got? We got water. We got big electric terror. How do we want to do this? We could just Leaf Storm this Grimmsnarl and swap in Arceus. Get some contrary boosts. Torment's nice tech. They clocked that we were Scarf. Big Leaf Storm on that Grim. Special attack boosts. Man, they just hated Greninja there, didn't they? Special attack drop Arceus is so sad. Alright. I think now we Leaf Storm the Lunala. And, I'm fine throwing Judgment into it. And I think you're going to go after this Arceus, even though the Serperior is getting super scary with all these special attack boosts. I know you have screens, but Serperior is kind of busted. There goes the Grimmsnarl. There's the Rillaboom. I wasn't attacking that slot. Big judgment on this Lunala. It does absolutely nothing, but this Leaf Storm is about to come in hot. Hey, that's a lot of damage. TY for the grassy terrain, my guy. This Serperior is popping off. I'm gonna Leaf Storm that thing again. And I'm just gonna throw off a Heat Wave to get some chip on the Rillaboom. I don't want to bring the Miraidon in yet because I like this grassy terrain for my Serperior. There's a Protect, that's fine. I don't know what this Rillaboom thinks is doing to a Serperior. You can get rid of the Arceus. TY, my guy. Because this Miraidon's about to come in and start electro drifting everything. And I think that's kind of what we're going to do. Now, what we can do is we can just Terra Blast this Rilla. I'm assuming you're going to try and U-turn out. But I kinda, listen, this is what I kinda wanna do. I kinda just wanna Leaf Storm that Lunala and Volt Switch this Rilla. Ooh, the Lunala switches. You're at +2, my guy. What are you doing? I mean, I guess you could U-turn the Serperior. It'd do a decent amount of damage. Allows you to get a light screen up if you have it. Ooh, as we missed the Leaf Storm. That is unfortunate. Yeah, U-turn does a lot of damage there. Alright, let's see it. Lunala's back. Ready for more. Yeah, we're just gonna Leaf Storm that Grimmsnarl. And we're just going to Ice Beam. Actually, it'd probably be better to Leaf Storm the Lunala just to be safe. And again, yeah, I think just Ice Beam the Grimmsnarl. Yep, that's fine. I think you have to be a severely aggressive Grim to take out the Serperior. Play rough into... Man, this guy just hates Greninja. Alrighty, we got our big Miraidon back. You can get rid of terrain. I don't think it matters. I do think we just Leaf Storm the Lunala, and we just Electro Drift the Grimmsnarl, call it a day. Withdrawing the Lunala, I'm assuming Rillaboom. But like, your Grimm's still going down. And I bet they're thinking that I don't have a great way of hitting this Rillaboom with the Serperior. They would be incorrect. I have Terra Blast. Let's see it. Please storm. So we are now at, I think, +6. Oh, that just, yeah. A grassy terrain kind of busted for Serperior. Forget the mythicals and the restricted. Serperior Greninja just putting in a ton of work. The masterclass here. There's that Urshifu. You Scarf, sir. I don't think it matters. You are Scarf. Probably should have double targeted that Lunala then. Oh well. Misplaced for days, you know what I mean? It's alright. Ursh is off the board. Let's see if this Fairy Terra Lunala can pick up Miraidon with a one-shot with the Moon Blast. Because it probably can. Nope, no it can't. The question is, can Specs Miraidon pick up a Lunala from half? And I'm assuming you're going to protect here to get some more lefties value, to get some more grassy terrain value. But we're just going to go ahead and go for full damage here. Could have terrored last turn, take much less damage. It's fine. That's it. There's that protect. But we also get some, you know, little bit of recovery from the grassy terrain. Always appreciated. We just Electro Drift. Absolutely cooking with Miraidon. GG's, that was a lot closer than it should have been. Kind of misplayed not double targeting that Lunala, but it is what it is. GG's, we'll get another one. Alright, we got Wolfie Con Perish. I don't like this one bit. Where's all the mythicals? I want to play the mythicals. I don't want to play... I want to play Reg G. Anyways, let's see. How do we not lose to Perish? We have Ensign that can obviously pivot around with U-turn and stuff. We have Ghost Terra Grin. Could just start hitting things with Serperior. Could just start hitting things with Miraidon. We got Water Terra here. I don't hate that at all. I don't hate this. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. We could bring the Clefairy. I guess we'll bring the Arceus. Leave the Greninja Serperior at home. See if we can get stuff done with the actual restricted and mythical pairing. I don't love this matchup. This matchup makes my brain hurt. There's Koraidon Flutter. Super aggro, off the rip. Get an idea of what this Koraidon's item is. I'm assuming Clear Amulet. We don't really know what this Flutter is. It's booster speed, whatever it is, so it's probably gonna Icy Wind stuff. It could just straight up Moonblast my Miraidon. Ooh, they are not Clear Amulet, so they are probably Orb, maybe Scarf. Either way, I don't hate that into a Terra Electric Volt Switch. This kind of locks up the Koraidon and gets my Miraidon out of dodge a little bit. Maybe come in with the Clefairy, repen, you know, U-turn out with Ensign, come back in with some aggro. This way you don't get Icy Wind drops on my Miraidon, so it's slower. Yes, there's the Protect. I assumed, but you know, sometimes people get crazy. You block the Fake Out. Good play. Good play. There's the Moonblast. Yeah, I kind of expected some kind of shenanigans like that. We're getting on out of here. We're going to take that down to Sash. Thank you. Alright. So now the question is, do we come in with, I keep wanting to call this Groudon, but it's not. It's an Arceus. Or do we come in with Clefairy? I actually don't hate the Clefairy here, because I think Clefairy allows Ensign to kind of pivot out. Because I can kind of just follow me. Now, what would be absolutely insane is to, like, just Moonblast this Koraidon. But I'm going to play it standard, I'm going to play it correctly, I'm going to follow me, and we're going to U-turn out on whatever is coming in here. Ensign. Perfect. Now, I'm assuming they're going Fire Terra, Flare Blitz into this Clefairy, which will make it big sad. But they are at -1. So, there's that. Koraidon use Flare Blitz. Koraidon's going to take a ton of recoil. Koraidon doesn't even KO Clefairy because Clefairy busted. We are orbed. U-turn. Alright. We could come in with Arceus. I don't hate that. I don't hate the Arceus play. I guess the issue is, let's see, we're not full speed. I'm gonna go Arceus. And I am actually just gonna protect so he doesn't get nuked and come right back in with Ensign. Get some nice intimidates across the board. I'm assuming that this Koraidon is going to want to swap out soon. Right, there's the Fake Out on the Clefairy. I don't need you getting free damage off on this Arceus, thank you. Now, I am just... We're going to Judgment this Ensign. And I think I'm going to try and U-turn out on this Koraidon. Yeah, there's the Protect. That's fine. Get rid of the Ensign. That way their Fake Out pressure is severely lightened. Yep. Yep. Alright, that's the Protect, you know. Standard plays all around. There's that Flutter back out. You're running out of Sun turns. You're running out of a lot of things. I really think here we can just Heat Wave. What do you have in the back? I don't really know. But I think I'm just going to click knockoff because I don't think I really need this ensign for anything else. Where's the Moonblast? You doubling the Arceus? Yeah. You're at -2, my guy. And I'm an Arceus. Alright, we just gotta hit the Heat Wave on the Flutter, and I think we're good. Genius. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that Orb while we're at it. Go ahead and get rid of that Koraidon while we're at it. Alright. Look at that, guys. We did it. We beat the Super Aggro Sun team with just an Amoonguss left. I'm surprised you didn't swap that out sometime. We just Heat Wave and Flare Blitz. Battle's canceled. GG's. Guys, if you made it this far in the video, please drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub. We're trying to get 500 by the end of the year. Try to get to that halfway point to get monetized. Any help is greatly appreciated. Guys, have a great day. Peace.